Welcome back to another Cup with Joe
and Dakota.
Hope you're all having a great morning, and you are going to kick off your week amazingly with this discussion that we're about to have. And
it's Verve.
And the brew that we're having here.
It's Verve, ladies and gentlemen.
Verve.
Verve. Maybe at the end of the video, you'll see the fun that me and Joe had trying to figure out how to say this, but it's Verve. It's Verve. If it's not Verve,
it's Siri's fault. It's Siri's fault.
Oh, man. Blueberry pie, coca, and candied pecan on this one, Joe. What are your thoughts on a good old Verve? What is this? Sermon. What are your thoughts, Joe?
I think it is a good coffee. Do I think it's a great coffee? I don't think it's in a great level, though. But I think it's a good cup of coffee.
Good cup of Joe.
Yeah, good cup of Joe. So I taste the blueberry at the end, cocoa at the front. I did not taste any pecan. You may say pecan, but it's pecan. And green light.
Red light.
That
wasn't even planned. But I see you're finally wearing green today, Joe.
Yep.
Last week you couldn't. This week you can. Is that just your Scottish coming out?
Yep.
Just have to prove a point. I get it. It's fair. Anyway, back to the coffee. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good, Joe. I would agree with you. It's not great. It's good, but man, I get more of the coca, the blueberry. I had to get a little adventurous to drink it and do funny things, but you heard me making weird noises over here. But no, I got the blueberry subtly. The candied pecan. Whoever did these tasting notes, their palate must be way more sophisticated than ours. Because,
well,
wow.
So if you go online and you see the photo that's supposed to be like the selling point for the coffee, I gotta say that this made me like super excited. Like it has like mounds of cocoa powder, blueberries, and blueberry pie. Like this thing, I thought this was gonna be the most delicious.
There's looking candy pecans falling from the sky.
But I thought this would be the most delicious coffee I've ever had in my life. I mean, this looks so inviting. So great marketing, great photo editing.
Good job.
I was sold on that. But does it live up to the picture? I would say no.
I would have to agree with you on that, Joe.
But it's nowhere near the bottom of the coffees that we've tried so far.
Not last week's.
Because you can taste the notes in there. It's elevated. So it's got enough of an elevation that you can be like, okay, this is a good coffee. It's got a little bit of flair in it, but it's not going to be one of those that you're going to remember probably at the end of the year kind of thing.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I definitely get the more of like the semi-sweet chocolate, right? Like not super dark, not a milk chocolate by any means.
No, it's not milk chocolate.
But there's definitely a little sweetness. Like I said before, I don't get it really much of the blueberry, and the candied pecan is a mystery.
So try it again. So it's a little bit cooler now.
Okay.
And let it sit on your tongue for a second so don't swallow it. And then swallow it. The blueberry really comes out now. At least for me. Like, I taste more blueberry now since it's cooler.
I wouldn't say blueberry pie, but
blueberry.
There is blueberry.
So
I had to
cooler,
focus
right.
a little bit, yeah.
So the cooler this coffee is, I think you taste the blueberry even more so.
Yeah.
I still don't taste the pecan though.
Okay, I do taste a lot of that.
Right?
You know,
it's weird.
We should take a tasting class, Joe.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
To kind of like learn how our taste buds work. That could be exciting.
All right, there's your homework then.
A little cup of Joe with Dakota adventures. Little side video. Could be exciting.
No. So Verve is out of Santa Cruz, California. They are going to be our last coffee for our trip to California. And then
California.
And but Verve was the or is the 2024 Roaster of the Year. Now, my shortcoming here, I did not look and see exactly how they decide what is the Roaster of the Year. Besides, like many of these coffee roasters that we've tried, fair trade, single origin. They want to do good for the environment and for the industry and things like that. So they have all that going for them. But I don't know what distinguishes them from the countless, many roasters that are out there in this great country of ours. So, but this was founded in 2007. I'll say 2007. 2007, when Rhino O'Donovan and Colby Barr started a small local venture along the rugged California coast. So the roots are planted in Santa Cruz, like we said, and they remain an independent company.
What's that fun little thing I'm reading on the back of the bag here? The country of origin is East Africa and Colombia.
Okay, that's
so good. I think this is our first time in Africa with the coffee.
I have to double check, but I'm not sure on that one.
I think we've been to Colombia though.
I think last week was part of Colombia.
Yeah. But East Africa, that's kind of fun.
Huh.
It's a mid-level, a 6 on the roast level here. So.
Okay.
So it's more of an evening coffee. I wouldn't say so much of a morning coffee. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, and they say
it's not bad though.
Are they sure that this coffee can work in espresso, French press, and what's this other one? The aeropress.
Aeropress.
I've never tried aeropress before. I don't think.
I think
that's not the one that you do. No, that's not the one you do when you go camping. I think the aeropress is more like for just an individual cup. I think.
I want to say you're right, just because the coffee says 14 grams instead of over here French press. What is that? 35. So I'm gonna agree with you on that one, but couldn't tell you. This might be interesting to try an espresso too, Joe.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I wonder if you could
get some.
I wonder if that's where the pecan really.
It could.
Shines.
Are doing a special shots after this?
Who needs sleep, right?
Shots. But anyways, so overall, I do think it is a good coffee, not a one that I'm gonna remember at the end of the year.
I'd give it like almost a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But not a full thumb, but like
right.
I'd give it like a 3/4 thumbs up.
I mean, this could potentially change if we try it in a different way, like espresso or French press. So this was drip, and it doesn't say that it recommends it through the drip. So,
which, I mean, I feel like everybody has a preference, right? I feel like mine is French press. That's like my go-to if I want to have coffee and like I want to enjoy it. Usually I do French press, right? So like, I feel like some people do espresso. Convenience, I feel like a lot of people do the drip. So I mean, they all taste different though. That is absolutely 100%.
So today was more of a convenience day. I was running behind on time, so it was the drip.
It's been a day already, Joe.
Yes, it has.
Apparently we need to go to Ireland and just not have to deal with snakes.
What?
So, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what they don't have in Ireland? Those legless, slithering snakes.
Snakes, huh?
I guess snakes are legless. I meant to say lizards. I really fucked that one up. But, yeah, Ireland, fun fact, does not have snakes.
I would have thought of that. So you're saying this is like paradise for most people?
I mean, my mom, shout out my mom, Vanessa, yeah, she would be ecstatic.
Huh.
That woman despises snakes. And I think most of the world doesn't like snakes.
Yeah, it says about 30% of Americans in general are afraid of snakes.
Ooh.
So,
I don't know if I could necessarily be... I wouldn't say I'm afraid of snakes, but like, if they're doing their thing, I'm going to do my thing over here. I'm not going to go out of my way to go pick one up.
I would say if it's larger than me, and I only know that it's venomous, I don't want to be one there.
If it's venomous, I ain't
right.
Good to go. But, yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, precisely 0 snake species. And the reason why is because during the last ice age, how the continental drift and all this happens, and how it melted, it was warmer, I believe, north or northwest. So because where it was warmer, all species went to the north, and they didn't stay in the south, which I guess the ectotherms don't like sun, so they kind of just went that way, and then it's an island, right? So then you really didn't get snakes.
Well, they really like sun, Joe. There we go.
Well, yeah, no sun in Ireland at the time because it was all cold and everything.
Yeah, no.
So they went where the sun went, and then it melted.
Utah get cold, huh? Right. I mean, be interesting. I mean, how would that be to go camping and not have to worry about snakes?
Yeah, no, I don't really. I think I'm more worried about a larger animal when it comes to camping, or even scorpions. Even maybe
you got small kids running around.
Right.
Snakes, they like to hide, right?
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that when you go camping in Ireland.
True. I don't know if you can just go camping like we do here. Like, are there RVs out there?
Hey, Ireland people.
Yeah, I never even
comment.
I thought to pay attention to that. Like, if they have RVs and they camp, like, I mean, a tent's a tent. That's been around for a long time, but
it'd be interesting.
Yeah, no.
Should look that up, Joe.
Yeah, I should.
Go camping.
Yeah.
Go to the Guinness factory. Look around, find out.
Yeah, so
Could be fun.
so it's just like one of those things on how the ice, the glaciers melted and receded, and
It's freaking cool.
they went where it's warm, and then where it was cold, it kind of melted last, and there was no snakes there.
Apparently, that doesn't mean entirely that you're not going to run into snakes in Ireland, because there's some have come back, unfortunately.
Where's that?
To Ireland, they came back.
No, okay. So does it when they came back?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say. Early 1990s. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, huh.
Anyway,
Say, huh.
interesting. So
speaking of snakes, one lucky winner is going to be able to go to Dublin to experience this paradise. Yep.
How will one win a golden ticket to go to Dublin?
All you gotta do is just drink some coffee.
We're drinking coffee?
I know.
Holy shit,
Heck
look at that. Oh, yeah.
So, a Cloud Picker is a coffee company.
Cloud Picker.
And they are until March 31st.
Ooh, we still got time?
So you still have time.
Barely, but we still got time.
And there will be a lucky winner who will have a winner like a golden ticket, like the Willy Wonka style. You know?
Ooh.
And you'll get a paid trip to Dublin for you plus one, and you'll be able to get the flight. You get the whole entire hotel, the whole ordeal. I think even coffee tasting or classes, which that'd be great for us.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
And so this is going on right now, and I thought it was kind of cool that you don't hear too many exciting things that happen like that nowadays.
It's
where
kind of crazy.
You could be the winner if you try something.
Especially if it's on all expenses paid.
All expenses
That's
paid.
kind of cool. You don't really hear that part very often. Usually it's like, hey, you want a trip, but you have to get there.
But the wholesaler gets rewarded too. So
really,
if a ticket is at your location, because it's all random, your next so your wholesale will be accredited back to the next month, so you get a whole free shipment.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So everybody kind of wins there. Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
They're really taking care of everybody there. Cloud Picker there.
And I don't know who Cloud Picker is, or but I was looking through the coffee database, if you will, of the news.
Fancy.
Through the Matrix. No, I just made that part up. But yeah, no. I wish there were more like companies that did fun things like that.
Yeah.
How they are promoting this, I really don't know. Besides a couple of Joe and Dakota. And but yeah, so if you know Cloud Picker or you know somebody who drinks this a coffee, this brew, this roast, I'll grab yourself a bag because you might be a winner and get a nice little ticket to Dublin to paradise where there's no snakes.
Get yourself a what?
A ticket?
What? A bag? A bag. Okay, sorry, I was confused there. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wait. Rewind. An experience at the Guinness factory, Joe.
I was gonna add that one at the end too to try to like spice it. Right
Ooh. There. I mean, I don't like Guinness, but I would go to the Guinness factory. That'd be a good time. Anyway.
So, an experience at the Guinness factory.
Pickers.
In case you have not been there, Dakota. And
not everybody gets the luxury of their first sip of Guinness at the Guinness factory. Story reasons.
But
first.
So
do you enjoy it?
So Dakota is still trying to understand why people like Guinness.
I don't understand it, Joe. Had one last week on St. Patty's Day.
One day
still
he may grow up and he may understand why. But that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story.
But yeah, so they're trying to throw in a little Guinness factory experience too.
It'll be fun.
Which is really cool. You get to walk through the whole entire thing, kind of like what we did at High West.
Oh, okay.
You get to walk through the whole thing, then you take you to an elevator, and you drink your first pint on top, and we're looking over Dublin. At least last time I was there, that's what you did.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's
because you're old.
It's ancient.
You know, you're an old man now.
Yeah. But it was really good. Cool experience, and then their shop is pretty cool too. So it's a cool experience if you're into Guinness.
Cloud Pickers. You gotta get some Cloud Picker coffee, I guess.
Yeah, Cloud Pickers. I'll go grab them.
Go now! Go get you.
And if you do go get one and you do win because you heard this, I definitely want to hear that.
Let us know about it. Come on.
I definitely want to
get in the comments, like it, subscribe to our channel. Do it.
And if you are a bachelor and you just need somebody to come out there to enjoy the coffee and the beer experience. Just saying.
Your favorite beard guy.
Yep.
Or your mustache guy. Either way.
So, going in a whole other direction, space.
Yeah.
Of the Final Frontier. You want to go for it? Want me to go for it?
Diving through black holes, huh?
So black holes.
Do they explode, Joe?
So we would like to say yes, but no.
It's a problem with space.
It's a controlled explosion.
Control. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear Joe's best explanation for a controlled explosion here.
So, first of all, this comes off of Stephen Hawking's a landmark idea of black holes. So I'm not going to even pretend that I'm on the level he is when it comes to space.
What?
So I just want to make that. What? I'm sure he can say it way more eloquently than I. But he combines his theory with Albert Einstein's theory, and they basically break it down to two different areas. You got the event horizon, which basically, as far as we believe, there's no coming back from.
Point of no return.
Basically, time stops, if you will, and basically gravity's so strong that there's no force that can go back that way, not even light.
Bye-bye.
Right. But the idea is a black hole completely black? And Hawking believes no, it is not. Because there's some kind of heat or particles in it that would make it not black. Because it usually, from what we believe, they come from imploded stars, or stars that collapse.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some heat or some energy still left because because the energy doesn't all escape.
Yeah.
So that
makes sense.
So that's kind of how they're going on black holes, and we didn't get 100% through this whole entire article because it's a very extensive article.
Might have to do a part 2. That might be our first part 2 article.
Right. Because this combines relativity and quantum mechanics, and it kind of just merges them together to see basically how it's formed, like what are the forces of the black hole, and does it explode? And they believe it's kind of a yes and no answer right now, from what I'm reading right now.
I mean,
we're still trying to make
a black hole is an implosion, though, right? So, like,
as far as we believe, yes.
So, does it explode? I would say no. It implodes, right? Like,
but it implodes. But yeah,
because it sucks everything in. It's not really an explosion because it doesn't really pop out. As far as we know, it doesn't pop anything out. I mean, if you're on the other end of the black hole, I mean, maybe.
And
what is that? Mirrored universe?
It's a parallel universe.
Parallel universe. Maybe it's a light hole.
A light hole.
A light hole that just blows everything out. You know, you can't go in it because it just is pushing out.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, you know, it would make a lot of sense though, because if a black hole sucks everything in, and it's like the death of the galaxy,
or the rebirth,
right? But then the rebirth would be the parallel to that, which
right.
would be. Anyway, I'm just throwing things out there, getting crazy. But wouldn't that be something, Joe? Whole parallel activity.
Yeah, I think like Hawkins. With the technology we have right now and the type of telescopes we have right now, even his passing almost 6 years to the day, I think we could have put more of his theories even to the test, if you will, or it could discover a lot more.
NASA could really get their restart right there, huh?
Absolutely. But, I mean, it's kind of funny that we think of things like the black hole when we're still trying to figure out how to land on the moon. Sorry, I said so. I mean,
it's true. It's true. Like, we're looking at the big picture when we can't even figure out the little Lego down here.
Right. Like, we're trying to trying to answer the meaning of life when we can't figure out how to land something on the moon. I don't know. Anyways, as I digress. But,
anyway, like I said, maybe a part 2 to this.
So the part 2 would be like a scientific wager, kind of between a bunch of thoughts of theorists and Hawking's, Albert Einstein's, and some current scientists that are taking both of their theories to the extreme to see if they're actually right. And like Juan Amal Sanero.
I'm gonna let you say that one.
Amal Akna. I can't say it, dude.
I'm not even gonna attempt.
Anyways,
That
part
guy.
2 on this. We're gonna dig into it. I want to make it more feasible to understand, not just for the audience, for myself to say it.
Definitely
But,
myself.
but I do think it's really cool how these theories of not quite 100 years for Einstein, but
Yeah.
like many decades now, and then Hawkins, these things are all coming to fruit of they actually may be real things.
Absolutely.
And
I mean, clearly a black hole does something, because we know of a couple that just kind of just something gets close to it, and then
well, the Interstellar.
yeah. If you've seen that movie, great movie.
So if you haven't seen, probably to me one of the best. I would say sci-fi. Do you put that in sci-fi?
I would say sci-fi.
Is it sci-fi?
I mean, I would consider it sci-fi.
One of the best sci-fi movies to me. That's so original, outside the box thinking.
It really is.
But actually, like down to earth, like if you will. Don't. I knew you were gonna go there. But down to earth, like it's not like too far fetched. Like you can see these things happening.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
And you're asking, like, you know,
Makes a question. Makes you question things.
It talks about black holes, us finding like a new planet and everything like that. But it really does it. It weaves it so well. So if you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend it. And if you're into time and all that stuff like that, it's probably one of the best movies that I've ever seen when it deals with time and black holes.
So Joe,
Yes.
on the note of, is a black hole actually black?
Yeah.
Did you know that there's people in this? So you got colorblind people, right?
Right.
You have the opposite of that. Mostly women
On the opposite side, he said.
that have supervision,
Oh, good gosh.
right? So it's carried in the X chromosome.
Okay.
So mostly women have it. Us men usually are colorblind, which would make sense why women can usually eat mom vision, right?
Mom vision.
Mom vision. So they have supervision. Anyway, but yeah, no, they can see over 100 million different colors.
Oh, wow.
They interviewed one woman, and she said, when you look at a leaf, right, when it's like the dark green on the outside, she's like, I don't see that. I see like magenta and like turquoise. I mean, I'm only seeing green on the leaf on the outside of it, but she was saying all kinds of crazy colors that I'd never even seen on a leaf before. And could you imagine seeing that many different colors, Joe? Can you see that many colors?
Well, like honestly, I don't even know. Because I don't know what your eye sees.
That's fair.
Like we can say it's red, but I'm like, oh, that's from that's an apple crisp red or delicious red.
You're getting crazy now, Joe.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
but 100 million. Like, how do you measure 100
Yeah, I
million
don't
colors
know.
from a person's
That's
eye?
pretty crazy. Let's see. What is it? What tetrachromats? Tetrachromacy is what it's called.
Okay.
Apparently, we have most individuals have 3 cones
Okay.
in their eye. This one, or if you have supervision, you have 4 cones, which somehow unlocks supervision.
So, and I'm trying to put you on the spot. What's a cone in your eye? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. It just came to mind. What's a cone? Is it like I mean, a cone? You'd think it's like a cone,
Yeah.
or like a construction cone is what I'm like picturing.
Yeah, so you got different cones in your eyes. You know, like most people, so like me, for instance, I wear contacts. I have terrible eyesight. Where, you know, my glasses are like Coke bottles, right? So it's because my cones, instead of being pointed, to my understanding,
Okay.
at least when the eye doctor tries to explain it to me,
Okay.
instead of my cone being a cone, it's kind of a little rounded at the end. So like the light can't get in there.
Okay.
From my understanding.
Yeah, no, I just was
And
just randomly just
so with the
asking.
3 different ones, I would assume, because it's 3, they like go to a point. 4 opens up the whole new world.
I wonder if there's like they have a certain test that you do
I don't.
to do this
I mean,
because
colorblind's pretty easy, right? You hold up
Yeah.
like 3 different colors, and you're like gray,
if
gray,
somebody
or
saw
gray.
us right now, they'd be really confused.
Right.
Reading.
If you're colorblind, let us know if you have supervision. Down in the comments. So fun fact, Joe,
Yep.
Crayola crayons.
Yes.
You know how many different colors Crayola has?
I have no idea.
Even though they have like 50 different shades of gray.
100
Or
million.
green, excuse me.
Well,
Green.
100 million.
120. 120 different colors.
Well, why 120?
No idea. Whoever's in charge of Crayola said 120. That's where they capped.
It must have been a dude.
Right. I mean, it makes sense.
But we're
right?
capped. Most of us are capped.
Would make sense. Would make sense.
And did you know
Oh boy.
that you and I
Ah.
are one of 164 million Americans that have
We're
glasses?
two of
I know,
161.
Anyways,
Anyway.
2 of 164 million people in
We're
America
pretty-
that
we're pretty
wears
special.
glasses.
We're pretty special, Joe.
Yeah.
We're pretty special.
It's kind of 50-50, but
I mean,
it's not so much that special.
I mean,
But
yeah, 50-50 vision, not 20/20. Yeah.
50-50 vision. Yeah, it's just like my selective hearing.
So Ravens, Joe,
What about them? They see colors too?
they can see colors.
Okay.
They can also see faces.
Okay.
They also remember faces, Joe.
Oh shit! Who's looking at you, kid?
Kind of spooky. I was reading this article.
Okay.
Not only do they remember human faces, they remember the people that are nice to them, but they also remember the people that are kind of dicks to them.
So regulators.
Yeah, they definitely they'll keep you in check. And I mean I was reading here the average adult raven's wingspan is about 4 feet. They're not small birds. If you ever seen a raven before, they're not. They don't look very inviting.
No, they really don't. I think their beaks are just really like huge. That's
They don't. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, no.
So question: have you heard of Warren G before?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
When I said regulators, you were supposed to say mount up. Just saying. That would have been. Just saying.
I
You're supposed to
dropped the
say mount
ball.
up.
I dropped the ball. That's fair.
Just saying. Anyways,
Showing our ages, showing our ages. I didn't know that,
but did you know that in the ravens world that they are as intelligent as chimpanzees? Like chimpanzees are considered to be the
Really?
most intelligent of the animal kingdom. So
wow.
So yeah,
Did not know that.
yeah, so the ravens in themselves are just more than just emotional creatures, if you will, or
Yeah.
detectors.
So I guess in short, don't cross a raven.
Nevermore.
Edgar Allan Poe must have been onto something. Yeah, that's
You know one other thing you
pretty
don't want to
crazy.
cross? An alligator.
Alligator. Yeah, I mean, alligator tastes pretty good.
Jerky wise, I've never had actual like. I've had jerky.
You were in New Orleans and you never had alligator.
I did not have any.
I failed as
You
a friend.
failed me.
We need to go
Well,
back.
we have to go back there.
Gotta go back. Anyway,
So,
where are you getting at there, Joe?
well, not too close. Not too far from home. Well, far from home from where we live, but from this country, there was 11-footer just hanging out in New York City. Just living the nightlife.
Riding the subway?
Yeah, just riding the subway.
I mean, they can't have dogs unless they fit in a bag on the subways.
Well, this
So,
thing's
like,
11 feet.
Is that a plot twist to this?
This thing's 11
You
feet.
just taking your alligator out on a walk? 11-footer? Just
Yeah,
don't
you-
mind him, he won't bite.
Yeah, he's put him on a leash.
He's a nice guy. Just don't pet his back leg. Just pet him on the snout.
You just say it's my emotional gator.
I don't think that worked, unfortunately.
Yeah, so somebody said that this was his pet, and he, I believe he had it in a pool underground at his house, and like escaped or something like that.
Oh, you can't. It's insane.
And needless to say,
Oh,
the guy did
Lord.
not know that it was under the dangerous animal list.
Yeah. Wow, Joe. That's what I got to say to that.
So what we see?
Oh.
What?
Says here that his owner did indeed have a license to own. The alligator's name was Albert.
Oh,
by the way, Albert the alligator.
It makes sense. Simple
Lived in
enough.
New York. His handler, owner, whatever. What the person that was the caretaker, we'll put it that
Okay.
way, had a license to care for Albert, but it expired in 2021, and unfortunately, was unsuccessful at getting another license.
Like what do you do? Like,
How do you-
once you have like an 11-foot gator, do you just say, oh well, you have to return it? Or like what do you do?
I don't. They throw it chicken.
Yeah.
And
You say,
hope you don't come back missing fingers.
Oh, well, there goes the sewers. Years ago, when I was younger, they had a gator thing going on in the sewers there that they had to actually track down a gator or gators in New York sewers. Yeah. That's a horror movie. right there,
That
somewhere.
is a horror movie. Yeah. I don't know. What do you? Does anybody that watches this? Do you have an alligator? What do you do with it? How big is it? I mean, maybe you don't want to put that on the internet, but what do you do with an alligator?
Yeah,
Okay.
First of all, I wouldn't buy one.
What?
That's first.
I mean, you
Right.
you have a German Shepherd though.
I do have a land shark. Yes. That's all I need. Is my land shark.
But my God, what do you do with an alligator? I don't know. Makes no sense. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But New York City of all places, like when I first started reading this, I was like, oh, Texas, Florida made a lot of sense.
Yeah, Florida makes a lot
New
of sense.
York though, concrete jungle, I guess. But wow, 750 pounds, Joe.
He just wanted to say that he had an exotic animal.
That was exotic indeed, Joe.
It's a good story to tell.
Good Lord.
All the ladies out there be like, I got me an alligator. Want to come on over?
And on that note, get you a little dapper gentleman for the ladies.
Yeah,
KILT Beard Cup. She'll love it.
Recommended not to have a gator over when you
Minus that gator. No gator needed. Just dapper gentleman. KILT Beard Cup. Comment, like, subscribe. Couldn't recommend it enough. You can get cool shirts too. Santa has beard.
He does have a beard.
He does. Dakota doesn't, but Santa does.
So, was it Veer? We said it, or Verve?
Verve. I mean, I'd get another bag. It's not bad.
It was good.
It's a good afternoon coffee. I wouldn't say morning coffee though.
I do think, like you said, the more it cools down, you actually get more of the flavor.
Yep.
So I'll take that for what it is. And
they got something going on in Santa Cruz.
no, like I would definitely drink it again. It's just that that picture really got me excited.
The
like
picture
I was excited.
Oh.
I was actually really excited.
Yeah, I saw that too. There's a lot of blueberries, getting all extravagant, and
But
did not follow through in the coffee, unfortunately.
no.
Good cup of Joe though. Not great, but good.
So I think that's about it for the day.
I think we should end this thing, Joe.
All right, cool. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and have an amazing week. And we'll catch you back with a cup of Joe.
And Dakota.
Have a good one. Bye.
Cheers, everybody. And ravens can remember people's faces. And then their little sadistic little fox who were mean to a raven would be like, bitch. Thought that was funny. And then fucking the alligator to New York home. 11-foot alligator, Joe.
It's like practically a
Like,
pet.
what the fuck? Well, that's what the dude was trying to say. It's a pet, it's a pet. New York State was like, beats, please.
These guys were Roaster of the Year in 2020.
I did see that. I did see that. Which dude? Later. Fucking kitty cats.
Let's taste this anyways.
Oh, you already tasted it, huh? Wait, they got espressos too? Oh, God, that was probably really loud on the fucking camera. Hey, how about the mustache today, though?
It's on point.
Is the coffee still hot as fuck?
It's hot.
Yeah, nope. Close enough for me. Interesting.
Yeah, because I'm going to be doing a gears thing. A beards and gear for Wednesdays. I guess I haven't talked to you in a few days now. So,
It's a new update.
so a cup of Joe in Dakota on Sundays. Same old, same old. Wednesday, I only talk about beards and gear. And then Friday is Flex, which is just a new, like, alcohol.
Yeah.
And a watch. And that's it.
Yeah.
Small, sort of shorter videos. The algorithm will be more distinct to each video.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the first thing. So I'm gonna so the first one is gonna be about for a month about building a basic hiking pack that can last you for 24 hours.
I like that.
So because hiking season's coming out, spring's coming
I think
out.
like a regular 15-minute video could be beneficial. I mean, look at my mustache.
It's funny if one side's pointing down, one is pointing up.
Hey, you know what? When I wake up in the morning, if I like last night because I didn't wash it out, I lay on this side.
Oh really?
So this guy is kind of droopy. This side is Cat, you are a crackhead. Is it still not?
No.
No? Tune down a little bit.
I mean, it's not for bitches anymore.
Oh, that's your wheelhouse, Joe. That is your wheelhouse.
It's good. I like it.
It's better than last week.
It tastes blueberry and the chocolate in there. I don't know about
blueberry
pie.
I really taste the chocolate, the cocoa in there. Really only getting the cocoa. Like a bacon flavor. Like not like a strong bacon, but like the burnt crispy ends of the bacon. You know what I'm saying?
Burn ends.
Not you know,
I
like,
know.
I mean,
I know what you're saying.
yeah, but
I don't like that part of the bacon, by the way. I'm not about crunchy bacon.
You're all about the flimsy,
Yeah.
still soggy bacon.
Soggy is the wrong way to say it.
But that candied bacon I brought you the other day, though.
No, that was good.
That was good shit.
But that was like in between the. Yeah,
I cooked yours better than I did mine. That was some shit.
Well, as you should.
But if I would have known that, I would have gave you mine, taken yours, because I was a little.
Did it burn? Oh, it went limp on you?
Little limp. Oh boy. Oh. You're gonna
Good.
put that on the video. All right, John.
Good morning. This is Joseph. Oh, shut up. I'm thinking about other.
Oh, did you fuck the camera too?
Fuck. Fuck it all. Anyways, like it never happened.
Dude, you took away my dude.
Good?
I mean, I hope my little guy's in there. Better be in there.
What I should do is. I'm not going to give you ideas. Alright.
I already put him up there. What the hell? Where'd you get the key demon? What the fuck? Where'd that one come about? Where'd you get that one?
A little bit ago.
Huh, I don't remember seeing that one.
She's a little spooky.
That little fucker just popped up somewhere. Anyway, let's look here. Don't fuck it up this time.
Good morning. This is.
You need something, Joe? You doing all right here, Joe? Okay, you want to talk about? You sure you're ready?
Okay, ready? I want to flick blocker.
That was good.
Wait.